Hi, I'm Frankie and I'm going to show you some football freestyle tricks or moves that you can use to impress your mates, and a few things to bear in mind before you get started. Don't try this in your living room. Make sure you've got lots and lots of space and that you're safe wherever you're doing it. And remember that it takes practice. You won't necessarily be able to do it straight away, but if you keep trying, you'll get there in the end. Let's do this. The first move we're going to learn is called Hop the World. And it is a simple trick that you can use as the basis for a lot of other moves, and it looks like this. So you're going to start with your keepy uppies, juggling the ball, flick the ball up to about knee height and hop over it with the other leg. Just like that. One more time. There is another way of doing it without the jump, and it looks like this. You have to be a little bit quicker with the timing. I prefer to do it with the jump because it gives you a little bit more air time, but also allows you to combine it with other moves to turn it into another trick, just a matter of preference. I'm going to teach you a few tips about this trick. When you're kicking the ball up into the air, a lot of people think that you have to get the ball really high. You don't. You have to keep it around this level, so just about knee height is the perfect height for the ball to reach. So remember, the ball, you don't want it going too high, because the higher the ball goes, the higher you have to get your other leg over it. So if you keep the ball low, it makes it easier for you to jump over. Another thing to remember is the weight that is transferred through your body. So when I'm doing this trick, I'm actually pushing up or pushing off the ground with the leg that I'm going to use to jump over the ball. I'm going to kick the ball like this, and I'm jumping up off my right foot. So I kick and I jump like that. So without the ball, I'm pushing up off the leg that is then going to go over the ball. So I kick with this leg and I bring that leg over, okay? So then with the ball, I'm going to push off the ground with my standing leg. And that allows me to get the power to bring the leg over. Next up is a crossover, which is essentially kicking the ball into the air whilst crossing your legs. And it looks like this. And what you're doing there is you're going from your keepy uppies to a jump and making contact with the ball whilst crossing one leg over like that, which is why it's called a crossover. Your jumping leg, again, is going to be the one that makes contact with the ball. In this case, I'm going to be making contact with the ball using my right foot. So that is the leg that I'm going to use to power the jump. One more time. Jumping with my standing foot to complete the crossover. Once you've mastered that, you can move on to this, which is called an alt mitch. So an alt mitch is essentially a combination of a hop the world and a crossover. So essentially you're doing a hop the world, and then as you make contact with this foot, you're doing a crossover. So hop the world and crossover put together like that. Once you've mastered the hop the world and a crossover separately, you can put them together, and there you have the alt mitch. So there you have it. With a bit of practice, you'll take your game to the next level in no time at all. Just remember to pay attention to the tips. If you missed anything, you can always watch it again. And if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Pro Direct Soccer. We'll see you again soon.